Yeah,
Well,
I
how did
mean,
you start learning
once
about all these how did you learn about these leadership roles?
I don't know. I think I just learned with the process. It's nothing that I saw something online or something. No, it just I learned from the process that how I
Yeah,
can fix things because when you run things by yourself and when you are the boss, everyone is looking at you. Then you will figure out things. How I can work like this. How I can put things together because everyone is looking at you, and now you have to figure out where
yeah.
you can go. You know
But
so
you seem to
that
be very you seem to be very balanced though, brother. Like I have this philosophy that we have to also live the way we expect to be. And so,
mhm,
yes, we have to be focused on all these things in the beginning as they grow, but we also have to
mhm.
give ourselves time to live during that time and enjoy
Right,
our lives. Because when we
right,
get big
right.
enough or you've grown big enough, how are you going to find places and time for that?
I mean, I
You
think you
won't find
may
you can't buy that. You can't buy that time. You can't find you gotta create it now while you're building.
right. So you enjoy the process so much that you make that process your life. What I
Yeah,
mean by that is you go to somewhere, wherever you go to restaurant or somewhere, what's the one thing you will find? That's your laptop, nothing else. And that's what you enjoy, to work. You are eating, you're drinking, whatever you're doing, doesn't matter. You're doing your work and that's what you enjoy. You make your lifestyle that way. You're going
yeah,
to club, you're dancing, you're listening to music, you're drinking everything, but you also have a mind in your work. But
yeah,
you can
you have a
get
good
some
idea,
time.
right? You
Yeah,
have a good idea, you step to the side and take a note because you realize, like, it's maybe
yeah.
this is the time that I
I
need to
mean,
take that note.
it's
Yeah,
it's on and off, message and emails, transaction happening every time. You are
yeah,
somewhere, but your phone stop ringing. It start buzzing. The time you step out, that's the time the most, your phone will buzz. That's what
yeah.
I've,
You know
experienced.
it. Isn't that funny?
So yeah, it is. It is. You go to club or anywhere, but your whole mind is in work. Oh, I got this email. Okay, I have to reply.
Yeah,
Okay, this guy needs
yeah,
something. Then you will, reach out to someone else, and then also
yeah,
you close a deal. You close a deal, and then you
yeah.
chug a beer.
You're
That's how you
right, you're
enjoy it.
right. So that's different than the world was, 25 years ago. You know, when I was
Hmm.
introduced to it, you and I are a little different in age. I'm 55.
Right.
And we were introduced to, like, the friends you talked about that had to go to work down the street and earn money. And then if you wanna go on
Mm-hmm.
vacation, you use the money that you earned to go on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot sorry, I wasn't feeling so well last night. But a lot of what
That's fun.
you and I are talking about is like when you find your lifestyle, now all
Mm-hmm.
of a sudden you're able to enjoy it and it doesn't feel like work to go do something. You're
Right.
doing the same thing. And I realized that when I started traveling the world and my job pays me to go do that. You know, I mean, it's
Right.
incredible. I always thought I needed a bunch of
Right.
money. Turns out you just need the right job. And now you get
Mm-hmm.
to go to these places and your experience is like through the eyes of your customer. And you're looking at this and
Right.
you're looking at that and you're studying how does the train work? Is it better to fly? Should I stay here or should we stay there? Because these are the things that I think other people would care about. And you find such
Mm-hmm.
value
Mm-hmm.
in your time being right then that I call that experiential learning. And now you're really doing the work that you would have done in a book at home,
Mm-hmm.
but it's in live life right in front of you
Right.
because you're seeing
Right.
it in a
Right.
certain way.
Right. So that's also possible nowadays. Okay. Before, if I talk about on your period, okay, there's not a much of a opportunity with the internet. There is,
Right?
indeed, there is. I'm not denying
Yeah.
that. But as much as now you have so much flexibility, everything happen virtually over your mobile. You have to send emails, everything happen mobile. You have to post something online happening on mobile. You have to close a deal, ask for a payment, everything happening on the mobile. So the thing
Hmm.
is, people nowadays able to enjoy this process and
Yeah.
get all these, the things, the perks they are getting is only because of the internet and
Yeah.
because the shift of the way things are working. Because
It's
if we
so
talk
true.
about 25 years earlier, things are not that much
Yeah.
flexible and opportunities are not that much. You have to be somewhere in person to work somewhere and then
Yeah.
you will get some job. So
If you're
I think
lucky.
we have in a
I
good
mean,
era. Yeah.
well, we're in the perfect era. I mean, somebody like the difference between our two ages, and we both can do our business because you don't need all. We have the infrastructure we can put in place ourselves, and it's easy to manage on your daily basis. It really does show how youth and the world all come into the same idea and picture. You know, it's really been a great time talking and learning from you today, brother. I can't wait to do this again. We'll catch up later next year, huh?
Indeed.